As a man, I feel like you need to learn how to take care of yourself. When I say take care of yourself, I mean financially, mentally. Make sure you're clean and not stinky, especially if you're trying to go meet women. You obviously want to have good hygiene, such as brushing your teeth, deodorant, cologne, having a nice face routine, having a good diet, making sure you're getting at least 8 hours of sleep, having a good schedule, making sure you're working out, whether you're running in the gym, something to keep yourself active. These are all little things that you can do in your day to day life to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. But essentially, like having a good skin routine, look up what type of skin you have, get a good routine, see what works for you. You always want to make sure you're cleaning your face. You don't want to have pimples all over your face, especially if you're trying to attract people, find friends. Having deodorant, obviously, you want to put deodorant on. Whatever deodorant you prefer, obviously, but you always want to take care of yourself. You don't want to go out anywhere stinking. Obviously, that comes with taking a shower. You want to take a shower, make sure you have good shampoo, good body wash. You don't want to stink. Make sure you have a good lotion so your skin is moisturized and you smell good after your shower and you don't dry out. Very, very, very important. Making sure you're brushing your teeth. Obviously, when you talk to a person, the first thing they're going to see is your face and your teeth. So you always want to make sure you have, you floss, you brush your teeth at least 2 minutes a day and twice a day. If you need to, chew gum so you always have fresh breath. Floss. I don't know if I already said that before, but definitely floss. Very, very, very important. Having a good diet. Obviously, if you're eating junk food, you're going to feel like shit all day. You're going to feel sluggish. You're not going to feel healthy. You're not going to feel 100%. So try to eat, well balanced meals. Don't try to eat out every day. I know McDonald's and, whatever sounds good here and there every day, but, sometimes you need to put some greens in your body, some broccoli, some lettuce, some fruit, some apples, some watermelon, pineapple. You want to eat some good meat, some beef, some fish. I know not everybody can afford all this stuff, but you're able to. I mean, realistically, you should be able to eat some fruit. Take care of yourself. It's very, very important. At the end of the day, health is wealth. Your body is your temple. You always want to take care of it. You don't want to put a bunch of nonsense into it. And these are things people, these are little things people neglect to help them feel fatigued during the days, which is what you don't want to do. And people don't realize that, having a bad diet can affect these type of things, not cleaning your body, not getting enough sleep. And I know it's tough, I fight with these things too. Sometimes I get off of work and I want to scroll my phone, or I want to watch YouTube, I want to watch a movie, or I want to play some Xbox. I understand it's hard, but, at the end of the day, we have to try our best to make sure we get 8 hours of sleep. We want to be at our best. We want to be at 100%. If not 100%, we always want to be close to 100%. The best of what we can get. To feeling great and to feeling good for ourselves and making sure our body is, healing correctly and getting everything that it needs throughout the days and throughout the nights. Working out, it's really, really, really important, and I really emphasize this. Working out, even if you're not trying to get into the gym or everything, I would recommend doing something, running at least 30 minutes a day. Go out for like a 2 mile run. Even walking a mile to 2 miles is really good for your health. As long as you're able to get your body flow circulating and some blood pumping in your body, you're more than that's more than enough, because especially now people are so used to just sitting all day staring at their phones. You don't obviously you don't want your phone close to your face all day every day. That's plays a big toll on your eyes. And not only that, but staring at a screen for too long is obviously not healthy, and sitting down for too long is obviously not healthy. So if you have the ability to take yourself out, and if you have a gym, you know you're on the right track. I'm happy to hear that. If you don't have a gym membership, or if you don't go to the gym at all, try to do some little things outside that you're able to keep your body flow going. Like I said, even if it's a couple laps around your house, do that. Try to stay moving at all times, because you don't want to get sick by just sitting and not taking care of yourself and just letting life pass by you. I hope these things were able to help you guys, stay on the right path. Let me know what you guys think. If I missed anything, obviously let me know down below in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, whether you agree or disagree. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.